Hey guys, it's Shun Okimi and welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing something that I'm really excited for. It is short passion twists. I feel like these have been so trending lately and are just a really good style. The thing about doing passion twists and a lot of complaints that people have about passion twists is that they just don't last long, especially this short style that I'm going to be doing. Like, they just don't last. But there's a way to make them last, because if you're also familiar, the way I grow my hair is through protective styling, and I say that the longer you can keep it in a protective style, the better. But a lot of you guys ask, like, how do I keep my protective styles in for months? Like, especially passion twists. Like, passion twists are notoriously known for not lasting long. You can get your passion twists to last really, really long by using pre-twisted passion twists. So this is my either third or fourth, I think it's my fourth time using pre-twisted passion twist, and I've had those past styles in for over 2 months. So like, this is something that lasts really, really long, and this install technique is a lot easier to install. It's a lot faster to install, so it's just a win-win in a lot of different ways to do it using this method. So I'm going to show you guys this method, and I feel like I've been talking for so long, so let's just get right into this tutorial. So now I'm just going to really quickly show you guys the base that I used to crochet my pre-twisted passion twist onto. This base is really important for everything coming together and it not looking like crochet. So I'm going to show you guys how I braid up all of my hair and get it down and flat. So starting off by just sectioning off the front perimeter like an inch, and this is where I'm going to do my fake individual passion twist. I'm not going to actually twist them individually, but you'll see it'll look like individual passion twists. And then once I'm done doing that, I section off another row along the sides of my head all the way to the back, again like an inch in thickness. And for this, I'm going to pretend like I'm making my boxes for individual passion twists. I'm only going to braid like an inch or two up and pretend like I'm making boxes for passion twists, because this part will also give the illusion of individual passion twists, and you'll see it as it all comes together. But yes, this braiding pattern is very, very important to making sure everything comes together and looks so natural, and like you really won't be able to tell that it's crochet. So I do my fake individuals along that whole row that goes along all of my head, and then I go through and I section off my hair in the same way, going around in like a 1-inch section, and then I cornrow it down. But now as I'm cornrowing, I am taking in those previously parted braids and adding them into this cornrow, as you can see me doing right here. And once I braid it down on one side, I do the same thing on the other side, making a cornrow, and then as I'm braiding that cornrow all the way down, adding in those pieces from earlier all the way to the back, getting those pieces at the very back of my head in there as well. And then once I do that, I make another cornrow on both sides, going down about like an inch in thickness as well. And then I braid one more cornrow on that side going down. And once I have braided like a complete half of my head, I start by combining all of the braids, all of the ends of those braids on that one half into one big braid. And then I do the same thing on the second half of my head, where I combine all of the braids on that second half into one big braid, so that by the end I am left with just 2 big braids. And then with those 2 big braids, I just crochet them through the cornrows to make everything lay as flatly as possible. And in the end, I am left with this braiding pattern. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to braid down what will look like my individually twisted passion twist, and you'll see how I do them. It's not going to be actually individually twisted. It's going to kind of be like how you do faux locks, but I am just braiding down all the way down this time into the same 1-inch by 1-inch box sections until I am left with this. And now all of my hair is braided up, so we can get right into the crocheting. So the hair that I'll be using is from Amazon. Stay tuned to learn about how you can get this hair for free. You can watch to the end of this video, or if you're lazy, you can just go and look at my last Instagram post that gives all the details. So yeah, if you don't want to pay for it, you don't have to, because I'm doing a giveaway. So this is what the hair looks like. Perfect length. So we'll worry about these individual pieces later, but for now, let me just show you how to crochet onto the actual cornrows. So I'm going to crochet onto each one of these boxes. As you can see, I left like a little bit of wiggle room so that there would be space to put this crochet in so that it doesn't pull on my hair and cause tension, because we don't want that in a protective style. And then I'm gonna grab my crochet piece, and you can see that there's like a little loop in there. I'm just gonna loop it, close it, pull it through, and then I'm gonna grab this hair from the end, place it in the latch, close that latch, and pull it through. Literally takes 2 seconds, and that's all you have to do. So as you can see, this is the piece that I just crocheted on, and now I'm going to do it again on the second box. So now I want it to have like a blunt cut. In order to accomplish that look, what you have to do is place shorter pieces at the bottom and longer pieces at the top, so that the longer pieces have enough length to go down and end at the same length. And you might be thinking, oh, but aren't they all the same length in the pack? But no, as you can see, they're not all the same length at all. Some are shorter, some are like longer. So as I was moving up, I was gradually picking longer and longer pieces and measuring them to see if they fell at the same place. I'm just gonna take that piece now and crochet it through. And that length is perfect. As you can see, it's a blunt cut. So yeah, I'm just continuing by looking through the pieces and measuring them out before I crochet them on. And once I find the perfect length piece, I just crochet it on. And then whenever I'm crocheting onto that box at the very, very top, I am conscious of like making sure that it looks right from the front of my head and the top of my head. So I put the crochet through like very dead center so that it would look natural from both angles. Okay, so now that I've done those and they look really nice, I'm gonna go ahead and do the top row. When I put them at the top, they're not exactly the same length as the bottom, but they're pretty close. Whenever I'm doing my hair, especially if I'm using a crochet method or something, I always do the important parts first so that it doesn't end up being overly bulky, because that's a very big problem that tends to happen with crochet. In order to avoid that, I just do the important parts first. So I start with the top and then just work my way back down. That way I know I'm only putting enough to make sure that everything underneath is covered and no more. Now that this side is coming together really nicely, I'm gonna go ahead and do the individuals here at the front. So I'm just going to start with this piece and crochet through the base of this braid. And once I've done that, I'm gonna take my piece and I'm going to crochet it through. So that now I have this braid and then the passion twist. I'm going to now crochet this braid through the center of this. So I'm just going to start by going up the passion twist. As you can see, I went up the passion twist very close to where the braid is. Now I'm just going to latch this and pull it through so that the braid goes inside. Okay, so now that I have it gone up through the base, I'm going to continue to crochet it through the passion twist. So I'm going to go up the passion twist up until where I last took it out, and then I'm going to pull it through like so. Now because my hair is super long, I'm just going to go ahead and fold it in half. And now that I've gone up from under, instead of taking it from the end, loop it halfway, close it, and pull it through. So you can kind of see the braid there where I wasn't perfect, but it's black, it matches in. And for the most part, you cannot see the braids at all. So it works perfectly. So now I'm going to continue and do the rest of these. And you can also do this method throughout your entire head if you really wanted to. If you just wanted to do all individuals, it does make the passion twist last a lot longer when they aren't twisted and they're just crocheted in this way. But I actually just think it's much faster and much easier to only do the perimeter. And if you don't want to do any individuals at all, I also have different braiding patterns for crochet that still look really, really natural that don't require you to do individuals. As you can tell, these really look like I actually twisted them. Like, you can't even tell at all that they were just crocheted through. So major passion twist hack that I've actually never seen anyone do. So now that I'm done with the individuals, I'm just going through the rest of my head. Now I'm moving into the second half, starting from the top of my head and working my way down. See how it's starting to come together. Super, super natural. As you can see, the length is all coming together as well, forming into a blunt bob cut, which is what I really, really like. So for the back, I am crocheting along those fake individuals that I braided earlier to give the illusion of individually twisted passion twist whenever I put my hair up, because I do want to be able to wear this hair up as well. So that's what it's looking like there. And then I just continued starting like I always do. I always start from the top and work my way down. So I only put in as much as I need to cover up the cornrows and no more. This whole installation didn't take me that long at all. And as far as how many packs I use, I got one bundle and the bundle comes with 7 packs, and 7 packs was just enough to finish my entire head. So you only need to buy one bundle, and this is how it's starting to come together. You don't really need to add that much towards the bottom. You just need to mostly focus on the top and then only add in to fill in any spots that are left. And I shook my head a lot to make sure that you can't see any of the braids under there no matter what, and we're good. So we are done, and this is how it is looking. Oh, I added a few more pieces there in the front, and I noticed that it was some of the pieces in the back were a little bit longer, so I just quickly trimmed it. Nothing unraveled at all, and I've washed this hair. And stay tuned, in a video that I'll post later this week, I'll show you guys what it looked like after like a month and a half, because it's taken me forever to edit this video, but I've had the hair in for a while and it has lasted so long. It's so versatile, which is what I really, really like about it, but it still lasts long. It's basically essentially the same thing as normal passion twist. You can still put it up in a ponytail as well. This is my first time trying this braiding pattern where I can actually put my crochet up into a high bun, which I really, really like. Makes it super versatile. You can't even tell that this is crochet at all. It looks so, so natural. But I'm sure you guys are wondering about how to get this hair for free, this giveaway. So on my Instagram, all you have to do is comment 1 orange heart under this photo, or if you don't have emojis, you can just write out the words orange hearts, and that's how I'll know that you are entered, and it's literally that simple. And make sure you're of course following me on Instagram as well. But yes, that is it. There, I will be giving away this hair for free if you're interested. Just me on Instagram showing different ways to style this hair. You can check my Instagram for more updates and everything. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video helped you out. Let me know if it did, and I'll see you in the next one.